welcome back to More Knowledge. Yeah, this one's looking a little. And obviously when you have little, it's small. Right, it means small. But it's actually very coded, right? In terms of Masonic code. So as you see, right, little is actually the lie tellers, right? Tell a lie, right? It's the tell and lie. So it's the lie tellers. Little is the tellers of lies, right? So you see how they use this code quite a bit in the media stuff and all that there, see? Little new body swap comedy. See, it's a trans metaphors body swap comedy. Little. Yeah. Of course, there's probably a joke in there with the type of idea of an FTM micro penis, right? You know, the micro penis idea, just as a little joke in that. But it's basically the lie teller, right? And you know, with a little, so they use it quite a bit. Woman is transformed for the Masonic code. Tina Gordon, Regina, the Royal Hall, the Masonic Hall. Issa Ria, Martin, Free Martin, see what I'm saying? Just our code, all there. Masonic code, right? There was also one called Stuart Little and all, if I remember that one, right? And there's Little Mix. Little Mix, obviously a mix as in a hybrid cross. Transes, right? And they're telling a lie because they pretend to be females when actually men, right? Lee Ann Pinnock, Thirlwall, T.H. Wall. And of course, they like jade there, they like the jade rings and that, you know. The sort of pale green gemstone, and jade. Perry Edwards. So obviously they're not transes, right? The mix. Between us, between genders. Jesse Nelson. The size of the shoulders. They're in Britain, right? They're one of the biggest shops in the stores and that is called Littlewoods. Been gone for years, you know what I mean? Since 1923. And they retail and football betting company, so the pools, they call it Littlewoods football pools. Spot the ball and all that, and they were playing it for generations, you know. Like, I remember my grandfather type of thing was playing it. And you know, obviously, no one ever won because it's a tell a lie, you see, it's a tell a lie. So the actual winners would always have been, you know, their own transes with their own tea program. And all, you see, just same as the lottery you get now, their own winners. See, it's rigged, essentially. They only, you know, it's open to everyone to play, right? But only their own masons are going to win the big prizes and all that, see? And with all the alchemy idea, right? So this is little alchemy, which seems to be aimed at children and all that. Cauldrons and, you know, Christmas tea, how to make wood. You know, so this is, you know, obviously tea drinkers thing, right? Alchemy. You know, with all the chemicals and the all the codes that deal with that. Chemi, the Black Land, little alchemy, and it's all to do with animals. You know, like Noah's Ark, transforming animals. in the humans, all the codes and that. I've got one called Celebrate Tell a Lie, dear, right? I don't know what that is, but tell a lie, dear. So this is the little, see the little. Tell a falsehood, untruth, bear false witnesses. And tell a lie, dear, April 4th. So obviously tea drinkers putting this on, see, because they love lying and that. They love telling lies and that. Telly Savalas, right, who was one of the biggest actors in the, on all the world movies in the 70s and 80s. Telly Savalas would tell a lie. Obviously telling a lie because this was actually a woman, see. Woman on the tea to sort of turn into a man. That's the tell of the lie, right? The Savalas is the saved, like the Jesus saves, right? And the lass, see? So saved the lass. He was a lass, right? Not a Scottish rights. And he got saved by be part of the tea programme, right? Of course, tell a lie, and of course a telly is a TV. You know what I mean? So it's totally coded. As you see here, Telly Savalas passed away on his 72nd birthday, so another 777 code. His real name is Aristotle Savalas TS. No doubt about the Golden Greek. So no doubt about the trans credentials of this character. It's from that lie tellers we now look at transhumanism, right? Again, transhumanism, the code is so obvious, so blatant, right? Straight in your face, and people didn't equate it, didn't think it's to do with transgender. All transhumanism is basically a Freemasonry idea in the transgender metaphor, right? The human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, right? By means of science and technology, the S and the T, right? So by means of trans, right? Evolve beyond current physical and mental limitations. Transhumanism. Right? We have the philosophical and intellectual movement of transhumanism. So as you can see, it's got its own sign and that. And there's the cross, like Jesus saves type of thing. And look like the snake idea. Probably worked that one out a bit more later. Like. Technological change. Of course, this includes cyborgism and androids and all that type of idea. See, so it's always trans metaphors. Obviously, there's never going to be androids walking about them type of robotic blokes and that. Remember there was a Klaus Kinski movie in the 80s called Android and that. And they used to put them in all the movies, like what do you call it, the Black Hole and Buck Rogers. And I always used to have androids in the sort of things. And all the dancing, and all the disco music and stuff was to do with androids and all this. And of course, they're never gonna exist, like as in real robots. It was just a metaphor for transes, right? And all they wanted. So as you can see, the idea of transhumanism and a lot of stuff, see. A lot of knowledge just to look at and all this stuff, like Lindisfarne. Remember, there was a Northeast pop group called that. You know, the pack of transes. So as we can see here, the science fiction idea, read, is always like showing metaphors for their own transes, right? Like the idea of the walking on the moon, see, all that was a metaphor for transes. There's obviously a hex in there. Huxley, Julian Sorrel Huxley, like the hex in the Zoological Society. It probably studies like natural people, see. No one of these posh English type of tea drinkers, right? And here's a very interesting one, read. FM 2030. The worldview is transitional. So here's FM 2030, right, who's quite an influential figure in the transhumanism movement. FM, Freemason, and female and male, right? And 2-3 for your 33, right? So obviously coded with Masonic ideas and that. Yeah, look a bit like a cyborgish type of look, see, this tea drinker. Born in Belgium. And there's the Masonic Arch. Cryopreserved, see? These sort of science fiction ideas of cryopreservation. I mean, obviously that's never going to happen, is it? You know, like you're supposed to, like that, you're supposed to have Walt Disney's head or something cryopreserved to sort of bring back to life for the future date. I mean, obviously that's never going to happen. Like, see, literary movements, transhumanism. Are you a transhuman? There you go, and see. Olympic athlete, philosopher, and all this. Trans, I say. Julian Huxley, say Julie. Yeah. Fellowship of Royal Society. Fellowship of the Royal Society. Substantial contribution to natural knowledge, right? So obviously, this is to do with tea drinking and all that. So on their posh tea drinkers got the sloping shoulders. Even with a sort of padded jacket on, still got the sloping shoulders, right? Julian Huxley, of course, from Oxford, New College. And they like the new idea in this stuff as well, see, the new, which is the transes, right, and the old, which is the naturals. So it's all to do with new, like Paul Newman and Newton and Isaac Newton and all that. Another trans. Hexley, see this line of Hexleys. There's a pack of Hex and tea drinkers. Balliol College, Oxford. All coded, see. The Charles Darwin and that sort of fake theory and that, see. The fake theory, which is really man going backwards, becoming a monkey. There's the new London Zoo. It's funny how they sort of study like animals, right, in relation to natural people, see, for that transhumanism. So they view natural people as animals. T.H. Huxley, the T.H. We're not a T.H. read. Royal Arch. And there's Elton, Charles Sutherland Elton. Studies of invasive organisms. Beer, drinking, right? So our tea drinkers. That's the transhumanism, see.